So it's almost 3 a.m. And I'm just getting started for the day. I was up around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Did some grocery shopping. I guess I finished eating around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I've been, maybe a little bit earlier. And I've been just kind of flopping around since. I did manage, probably the most exciting thing that'll happen today, is that I've switched my Ultra Reality. This is the first track on my second record. The track is from early '98. It's April '98, and the record didn't get finished until February of '99. But that actually takes me past the point in the Ultra Reality that I was really hoping to have a lot more done by the time I got to this point. But that's where I am, anyways. It's a kind of a odd little tune, um, like an ambient kind of kind of track. It's actually something that it was. You see a song called "Wish" and you're probably thinking of the Nine Inch Nails song. It was actually more inspired by well, the music was that's something that I'm trying to think of. I'm really not sure exactly what I was thinking of regarding the music here. um, I was 17 at the time. I had just turned 17. Um, and I don't really know what I was emulating or trying to sound like from a musical perspective. I know that from a lyrical perspective, and there were lyrics written for this. Um, actually, this was recorded when I had just turned 17, but I think actually it was written when I was 16 in the spring. Sorry, in the fall of '97. Yeah, because it was one of the drum machine tracks. I don't. I can't really place the song in any meaningful way musically, but lyrically, there were lyrics written for it, and they were actually. I was inspired by the Pearl Jam song "Wish List" in early '98. I guess Yield had just been released. Um, I took the lyrics out because I thought they were terrible. In hindsight, um, I'm actually glad that happened because it ended up as an instrumental when it got to the second record. If it had been on the first record, it would have been lyrical. But I mean, that's the reason it wasn't on the first one was because I thought the lyrics were terrible after listening to them. But it was very loosely based around that Pearl Jam song. Um, like I say, it's got kind of a like an Eno-y kind of feel, maybe. Um, I don't think I hit my Joy Division kick until maybe mid '98. So yeah, this was before my Joy Division kick. I think it was mostly Um, see, '98 was a good year for music, but and in fact, a lot changed for me around that period. But this is still before then. Actually, I can trace that. That's something that Sister Machine Gun did a couple of times on the record Metropolis, which I think was '97. Palm muting. Why would I be doing lots of palm muting? Hendrix? See, I think I was past my, like, formative phase then. Pearl Jam probably again. I think I was listening to a lot of that. And of course, I mean, there is a um, actually maybe a bit of Aphex. Um, even if it's somewhat secondhand, Coil. Yeah, I think that's making a bit more sense. Um, I'm thinking maybe further down the spiral is probably the closest thing that I was thinking of at the time. And maybe a little bit of Puppy too. I mean, I was starting to get into like Autechre and stuff around this period as well, but it was like very minimal formative influence yet. Yeah, I'm thinking further down the spiral is probably the best overall. Anyways, that's that. What am I doing today? Um, I think I've decided. Well, uh, first thing I was doing today was, I mean, I think the major reason I haven't started anything yet is just because. What am I doing today? That's a good question. Um, I think at the very least my chin is mostly healed. That's good. Although taking a look at it, I realize there's a few more under there. It seems to be this area here is really bad for ingrowns right now for some reason. There's several in there. So hopefully it's not quite as bad the next batch that comes out. But wow, um, I'm used to getting like a couple here and there kind of thing, but like there's two there, and there's actually at least two more under here. So I don't know. It's strange. Anyways, um, what am I doing today? I've decided the best thing I can do is just go back and sit and listen. Um, I closed off last night with um, hope about moving past the interference. I noticed sitting there, it didn't take long for some kind of interference to reassert itself, but it was different. The bass was a lot thicker than really ever. Um, I mean, like honestly, like ever. So I mean, to get like thicker than ever bass, I don't. Maybe the gear was overheating, or maybe I was just picking up a different kind of interference pattern. Um, Maybe it might be a better idea for me to move the seat down and try to get the things up after all. I don't know. I'm going to start off just by sitting there and listening and seeing if um, if it stabilizes. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then I think really all I can do is try to move things around. Like I say, I've got more than enough information to suggest that I am, in fact, dealing with significant amounts of interference. It's just a question of whether or not I can shield myself from it. Um, the one thing that worked was sitting on the floor. So by that logic, perhaps pulling everything up might help. Or who knows, maybe I might want to build a tinfoil tower around it. Hey, if it works, I'll do it. Um, and I'm not that far from doing it. But yeah, the plan right now is just to sit and listen. I've got less than 30 cigarettes left in total, period, ever. So I want to make good use of those. And I will know by the time the sun comes up whether or not I want to do a compost run today, or whether I want to focus on spending the rest of the day getting some work done. If it doesn't seem like I'm getting anything done by the end of the night, then I'll do the compost run, because that's something that I mean, I'm going to be walking for 3-4 hours. I'm going to want a couple of cigarettes to do that. And if I'm not getting anything done anyways, I might as well do that instead. But I mean, the work does take priority. Either way, it is now Wednesday morning. Yeah, so I'm looking to transfer over by Friday. It'll be the weekend that I'll be focusing on quitting, and I might not get much done except sleep. We'll find it.